Welcome in, welcome in. Sunday, happy Sunday to everyone. It is Pip's Planespotting live from Salt Lake City International on a windy and sunny day here in Salt Lake City before the rain and the snow come in tomorrow. Welcome in. I am Pip. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear me okay and see everything okay. Thrilled to be having you on board. Hopefully the technical gremlins will stay away. We'll cross our fingers on that. But it is Sunday, and so glad to be with you here on Sunday. Last plane spotting before start the new gig. So we'll see how the schedule works. Hopefully, at the latest, I'll be back at it on Saturday and Sunday, but we might get on sooner than that. So yeah, the wind's something we're going to have to deal with a little bit throughout the day. So apologize. I'm going to kind of stand and block the wind for right now. But in the meantime, welcome in everybody. And the mountains continue to shed a little bit of the snow bit by bit. Nothing too dramatic, which is good because we do have a lot of snow and there will be a lot of runoff. So, hi everyone for tuning in. Let me know that you can hear me okay. Give me a thumbs up. Don't be afraid to say hi. And if you're new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. That way, you'll know when and where we'll be broadcasting next. I'll typically put out a video the night before the morning of. And that's the great thing. Hey, Alex, great to see you. Sounds good. All right. Thank you for the report, Alex. Good to see you, sir. We are sunny and windy today here with winds out of the south. So we're going to be looking towards the north and east for our arrivals here on runway and departures on runway 16 left and also runway 17 here on the east side. So thank you very much, Alex. Great to see you and glad to be a part of your Sunday afternoon for however long it is. We'll be here till at least 3 o'clock Mountain Daylight Time. So it's currently 1 o'clock right now. So we, of course, just got started. And if you're Zulu time, which we like to train people on, Zulu time, of course, is the same time anywhere in the world, or what's called a Universal Time Code or UTC time. And so if it's 1 o'clock here, Mountain Daylight Time, your UTC time anywhere in the world is currently 1900 Z. So we are thrilled to have you on board. Yeah, so I drove in from Colorado. I got in late Friday night, Alex, and was on the air yesterday. And yeah, so I just drove back, and Salt Lake is actually where I live. So this is kind of my home base. We were on the road in Denver in Colorado that last week. So, yep, got back home and got everything ready and good to go. So, yeah, yep. I wish I could fly. I got some points right now, but everything here in the States is so expensive to fly right now because it's spring break. It's kind of like holiday in Europe where everybody travels. So right now it's kind of expensive to travel. There'll be a little lull in the fares like in March or excuse me, in early April. And then when May hits, like mid May, then that's the summer travel season for much of the United States because colleges will get out in May. And then the rest of the high schools and junior high schools will get out in June or late May. So, and then starts the big summer travel season as well. So, yeah, what's going on in your neck of the woods? How is the evening across the pond? Excellent. Well, thank you so much for watching me. Some football, eh? Who are the teams that we are monitoring or watching this evening? And I am watching the radar for soon to be arriving arrivals and departures. Should have a Bombardier Global Arrival 5000 from a private carrier there on runway 35 coming shortly. I see it there in the distance. Fulham and Manchester United, very good. Now, remind me, Manchester, I followed football a little bit, but Manchester's struggling a little bit this year. And thank you for the like and tuning in. Okay, yeah, now that would make sense. So, educate me a little bit on. I'm vaguely familiar. I played soccer a lot, but not so much on the Premier League. So, when does the season go till the regular season? Okay, end of May. All right, got it. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. That helps me out a lot. So that so that means I could travel over in like next year in March or April and catch a match. That would be awesome. Never been to one, uh, especially in the EPL. See if we can catch that Bombardier Global 5000 that's making its way. Sweet, dude. That would be awesome. That would be epic. How many pounds does a good ticket typically run, like for your team for Fulham? I wondered that. How many pounds is an average ticket? Looking at a VistaJet Bombardier Global 5000. Okay, that's not too bad. I honestly thought it would be a little bit more. Sounds like a winner to me. I will let you know. Because now I love England and all the airports there, and definitely want to plane spot over there. So, for sure. For sure. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. And hi, everybody who just tuned in. Don't be afraid to say hi. And if you're new to the channel, encourage you to like and subscribe. That way you'll know when and where we're broadcasting next. Um, and we are here till at least 3 o'clock, and we're going to try and block the wind. It's a windy day here in Salt Lake. We've got a little bit of a storm rolling in, so we are supposed to get rain later on this evening that may mix with some snow. Temperatures are a little warmer here today, and so we're not so much in the transition of snow anymore, but it's kind of mixed precipitation. And we are pointed, our camera is pointed to the north, and we expect things to pick up a little bit here in the 1 o'clock hour for departures. Also, in the second half for arrivals, I wanted to get here early to see if we could catch all three of the transatlantic arrivals from Paris, Amsterdam, and London. So we'll see which runway that ATC is routing them. We will check that out. So, yeah, so we've got parallel runways here at Salt Lake City. We've got two runways here on the east side of the airport, which is where we're facing, the northeast with the camera. And then we've got one runway on the west side. And I like this one a little bit more. Typically, there's some more departures because most of the planes are heading to the east, but we'll see how things shake out. Hey, Stephen, good afternoon to you. Good to see you. We are doing well, just getting started here. And windy and but sunny, so not too bad. No precipitation in the forecast. Chantal, what is up? Stephen, look, Chantal is there. She is here. She's graced us with her presence. So good to see each one of you today. And let you know that tomorrow there might be in the evening some plane spotting. And I know that most of y'all in the east there will probably be in bed, so you may not be able to catch that live because it'll probably be more in the evening time, which would probably put around 1 or 2 o'clock y'all's time. So, yes, thank you very much, Chantel. You are the best. And we're here at Salt Lake City International Airport. Also, if you'd like to email me, if you have any questions that you maybe ask, just want to email, I'll send you, put out my email here that you can email me. There you go. There's my email. It's just pipsplainspottinglive at gmail.com. Make it a little bit easier to get in contact with me. No, Chantel, that almost sounds normal for you. It's 9:15 there in South Africa. That sounds almost normal. That's the tough thing about going back to work tomorrow is starting the new job is the normal bedtime. And not that I was a partier, but I had a little more flexibility. So, yes, that is even more surprising considering you had the long weekend, Chantal. You wild woman. You can expect Challenger 350, Bombardier Challenger 350 from Chicago, Milwaukee Airport, shortly on runway 35. Probably in the next 10 minutes. Other arrivals in the next half hour include Delta 3712 from Boise, Delta 3817 from Missoula, Montana. And then the second half of the hour, we'll look at a lot of departures. We've got departures to Miami, Miami, Florida, San Jose, Scottsdale, Las Vegas, Van Nuys, St. George, Houston, Moab, Nashville, Denver, Omaha, and New York, JFK, and San Antonio. With the majority of those in the 1:30 hour being the Delta parade, because as you know, this is a Delta hub. Hello, Florian. Hello from Germany. Thanks for saying hi. Welcome. Willkommen. We're here at Salt Lake City International Airport, and we're looking northeast towards the Wasatch Mountains, and we're just outside of downtown Salt Lake. As I'll turn the camera real briefly here, so we can get a pretty good view of Salt Lake. Totally wild, Chantel. Total rebel. We still think that you're part witch and you're going to fly off in your broom. So there's downtown Salt Lake City. For those who are new to the channel, I encourage you to like and subscribe. But pretty nice day. Got a departure to Salt that just flew by. I think that was actually Chantel's broom. Hi, everyone. It is Pip, and welcome in. It is cold and dark in the UK, Stephen. I wonder how long the sun goes till there up in the UK, because we're starting to get the sun on the north side of the equator, which is exciting. Things are a little bit warmer and sun stays up a little bit more. So I'm really happy about that. I see our Challenger 350 in the distance, headed to runway 35. Your broom is in for service. You're traveling by unicorn. Well, you, you certainly keep your options open. That's what I like about you, Chantel. Behind the Challenger will be a Gulfstream 4. I wish the airplanes were all painted pink so they were a little easier to see during the snow-capped mountains as I look to the northeast. Thank you for the like and welcome in. Chantel, your official title is entertainment advocate here on Pip's Planespotting Live. So you keep all the gentlemen in line there. Does that sound like a fair trade? Here's a Challenger 350 just arriving from suburban Chicago, Palwaukee Airport. A very busy commercial or general aviation airport. Interesting thing about Palwaukee is that the runway is only about 5,200 feet, so only private jets are able to take off there. Thank you, Chantel. And hi, everybody who just tuned in. Encourage you to like and subscribe the video. Feel free to say hi. It's a little bit windy today, so we'll try and keep everything steady for you. So you see that Beechcraft King Air drive on by. And we are live at Salt Lake City International Airport here in Salt Lake City, Utah, America. Not seen in weeks. That's not good. Well, hopefully it's just around the corner. Oh, Michael Kelly, good to see you, sir. Welcome back. Nice to catch you. And I hope you had a great St. Patrick's Day. We're actually back home at Salt Lake City. This is where I reside, my home base when I'm not traveling. So, this is downtown Salt Lake City that you're currently looking at. And pleased to have you on board. Yeah, it is. It really is quite beautiful. I hear that a lot. So I'm very fortunate to have the best scenery, I think, of any airport, almost any airport. So yeah, very fortunate. So yeah, it's looking good. It is looking good. We're gonna say goodbye to the snow here soon and start to get rain tonight and tomorrow. So shortly, little by little, the snow is gonna melt off those mountains. Wintertime is cold, but it's my favorite time of scenery here in Salt Lake City. Way too much rain, eh? Well, thank you for the like, and hopefully the rain will come over here and you guys can get some sunshine over there in the UK. Sounds like that's a common theme. That's not very nice of Mother Nature. So we're on the east side of Salt Lake City Airport. These mountains, we look northeast. Stephen, I don't know, Chantel, she always enjoys the mushrooms, doesn't she? I think she admitted too much. Or maybe those are just really good porcini mushrooms. Yeah, I kind of went to bed. I was driving back from Colorado on St. Patrick's Day, so I went to bed pretty early. So, not much of a party animal like I used to be, but I am still an awesome plane spotter looking for Delta 3817 from Missoula, which should be arriving shortly. And I can see it in the distance on an Embraer E175. And if you're new to the channel, welcome in. Hey, Justin, thank you, sir. Good to be back in town. It took me a while. Friday night, I was stuck in the canyon because of the accident, Spanish Fork Canyon, because of an accident. So it was about an hour and a half delay. But yeah, it is good to be back at the home base, back on my own bed. Absolutely. But there's still a huge part of me that loves traveling. So I'm still going to be doing that. But it is nice to be back home. And I made it back in time before we get rain and snow, Justin. So that's good. We're looking at the beginning of runway 16 left. There, we're waiting for the arrival on the E175. Infidel Fireman, hello, sir. One more week of class, getting pumped up. Hey, and thank you, by the way, for the pictures. I know I sent you an email back, but appreciate you sending me those pictures too. And I watched a little bit of that, so I really appreciate that. And hi to everybody who's just tuning in. We are at Salt Lake City International Airport. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. And I'll put that email out there again. But you guys can always email me if you have any aviation questions, whatever it may be, or any thoughts or recommendation on how we can improve the broadcast. So, yeah, I'm all about that. coming in from Missoula on the Embraer 175. Missoula, Montana, folks. There's a little shark tail. You were probably watching Swain's video, weren't you? I hopefully have lost a few pounds since that video, I think. Yeah. So I never got a chance really to make a video in there at Envoy, but I wanted to. So I've got a few connections at Breeze, hopefully, and we can put something together. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear that. So I should definitely mention this and thank you for the like and tuning in. Appreciate that. When I first started dispatching, the first year I gained probably 40 pounds because all you're doing is nervously eating or sitting for 10 hours. So I'm going to caution you right now to be careful and not eat too much, or at least eat like vegetables, because I remember my doctor, she's like, well, when you first came in here, you were about 197 pounds. And just over a year later, you're 243 pounds. I'm like, oh, so it's like, oh, I guess that's true. So I'm gonna probably that's my recommendation is not eat everything in sight. And it looks like we've got our Miami departure there, headed down to runway 16 left. It's an A321 Neo. And inbound to us, we've got Delta 3667 from Kalispell, Montana, up there near the Canadian border, coming in on a 175. Still spring break across America. It just kind of depends where you live at. Last week was a big weekend for us here in Utah. But yeah, and hi, thank you for that like, by the way. Welcome in, and thank you for subscribing. That would be my number one piece of advice is don't bring too much food, because I would bring like sacks of food for my. And here's the other thing: you may not sit in the same desk every day, so you have a locker that you can keep stuff at. But I would leave snacks sometimes in the desk, and other people would eat them because and it's not my desk, so. Greetings to you, Paul. Thank you so much for saying hi and welcome in from the Netherlands. I would love to get to the Netherlands. I really want to go to Schiphol and Planespot there. So that's an opportunity. Good to see you, Paul. And if you have a question about aviation, dispatching, or anything else, a recommendation for me, here's my email that you can email me at. I'm here to help and entertain and also inform. And I see our arrival from Kalispell coming into the picture right now. It's Embraer E175. And Paul, we're in Salt Lake City. This is my home base, and this is Pip's Planespotting Live, PPL. And hello to you, Luther, as well. Greetings, sir. Looks like we got a United departure heading our way too. This is runway 16 left we're looking at. Yeah, I agree too, Paul. Thank you so much. This is some great scenery here. American 321 Airbus A321 headed off to Miami, Florida, which is where I'd like to be right now. It's 46 and windy today. Forgot to wear my warm socks, so I think my toes are going to fall off, but that's okay. And Paula, if you're new here, I encourage you to subscribe. I do not have a microphone yet for, I need a shotgun mic to get the audio for the runway. I only have one headset right now. So this is broadcast number 25. So we actually just started about a month ago. So we'll get there. But for right now, I hope you enjoy the scenery and the conversation and discussion. So welcome in everybody who's just tuning in. The camera is looking north east towards the Wasatch Mountains. We're in Salt Lake City. Coming in into our picture is United Airlines 1850 and a 737-900 headed to Intercontinental. Yes, Luther, I would agree. It is a beautiful area, especially when there's snow on the ground. It even is more beautiful. So I'm glad to see you've had the chance to check it out. And it's also got some pretty good skiing too. Well, hey there, Nielsen. Paisanos. Indeed. Yeah, Alex. We get a lot of United flights, partly because of Denver and Chicago. A lot of people like to fly those. And hi, everybody who just tuned in, and thank you for the like. Encourage you to like and subscribe if you're new.